I'd say just don't be afraid of it, because that's the big thing, particularly for a guy, is they, afraid that they're not going to do it right, or people will be judging them, and at least in this setting, that's the exact opposite. Everybody here is so laid back and supportive, and you can come here and spend, the whole evening and not dance, but, you really don't do it that way. You get up and dance, and, it's just very low pressure.
And we come out from Winfield, Indiana. So it's about a 45-minute drive for us, but it's well worth it. Well worth it.
At the same time, no one's judging you or anything like that. It's just, it's just a great way to meet people. I've made a lot of new friends here. It's just, it's been a great source for that.
Well, the biggest benefit has been actually the social aspect of dancing. Before I started dancing, I was pretty shy, just kept to myself. But then I got into this great community of awesome people.
It's a great environment, they're friendly, there's no pressure. I was so nervous, like, oh, I didn't know how to dance at all. And when I started here, and now, I think I can dance pretty good actually.
It's just kind of a eclectic mix of who shows up, and it's all very casual. It's dancing, not dating. People that aren't necessarily a couple still dance together and have fun.
Part of it is the social benefit. There are great people here, and it's a wonderful way to have good, healthy interaction.
We've met a whole group of new people that are just wonderful people, and we met another couple that we've even enjoyed. We're like part of the family now, so it's been great.
And I do say we're a family because the truth of the matter is we are. I miss these people when I'm not here on a regular basis, and it's so nice to know that they miss me as well.
I think of it kind of like our second family in a lot of ways. There are people that we've met and known here that we're very close to, because we've been doing it for a long time. And certainly there are people that if I had a bad day or something like that, I could feel like I could come here and just sit and talk. And then, especially if you've had a bad day, getting up and dancing makes you feel so much better. It just, for some reason, that just kind of calms you down.
Well, I enjoy social dancing just for fun. Marty really enjoys competition, so it's really nice that you can enjoy both with being taught through Dimensions. And if you want to compete, the options are there. There are 3 or 4 big competitions a year that they participate in. And if you just want to social dance, if you want to do some showcase dances, that's great too. So it's really a nice blend.
I remember my first showcase, I was terribly nervous. I was not used to doing something like that, and I was very shy too. But after my first showcase, it was like, okay, here I am. I'm good. I'm good to go. I'm a lot more social now.
I find the interesting thing is usually the way it works is the lady is the one who wants to have the lessons. The guy's like, oh, okay, I'll go. But then it frequently flips around, and the gentleman becomes the one who's very into it and really like, we've got to do this and let's go. They become very, very into the dancing. And I found that with a lot of couples here that, the gentleman is dragged in, but then he's the one that's like, this is great, let's continue doing this.
And then I was being frustrated with going to weddings and going out in social situations and just kind of, lumbering out there. And
the first week, the first couple weeks, they're super fun. Like, it's cool. You learn all these new things, and then to be able to do it on your own about 3-4 months, and then just it's fun. And when you're 3-4 months in, that's when you can go to a wedding and be like, all right, I look good, right? Weddings will never be the same. Weddings are never the same. There's this cool confidence that comes with knowing I can put these shoes on and go out on the floor, and I can find a lady and ask her to dance, and we can look good, and this can be a lot of fun.
I think it's just the social interactions, meet people.
I like the social, and I also like the exercise. Frankly, the only time I've been ever able to lose weight in my life is when I've been dancing. For some reason, that just seems to help the pounds come off.
I think it's well worth it to start dancing, no matter what age. Like, it's benefited me, and I'm only 16.
As we went to a doing a couple years ago is with Dick Biondi at the Elks Club, and there was people there that were old enough to be our parents. I'm talking about in our 80s, and tearing it up. And I looked at my wife, I said, if this is what it takes to have longevity, we're going to be dancing for a while.
It's so good for your mind. It's so good for your body. It's incredibly relaxing and just amazingly enjoyable.
I might add, it's a wonderful workout. If you think that you can't get hot and sweaty in 45 minutes doing a group class, you are wrong. I mean, it is really a great workout, and learning the dance patterns kind of keeps you sharp mentally, and so it's really a lot of fun.
I haven't found one person that I've brought here that has tried it that didn't like it.
I have several friends that have started dancing here since I came and would encourage anyone to do this.
If you've always kind of wanted to do it and just never really thought you could, the only thing I can say to that is, sure you can. Anyone can do it. You just have to, jump in.